How's it going, lads? Marshall here, and welcome to another review on the channel. And as you see today, we have the Brazilian who's opted to play for Ukraine and their national team. Since being in the country for so long, being at Shakhtar Donetsk for so long, he's opted to become Ukrainian and play for their national team. So today we review Marlos. Now, he caught my eye, of course. He's a 5-star skiller. Juliano used to be a 5-star skiller. I thought he would catch my eye. He's actually a 4-star now, which did disappoint me, I've got to be honest. But Marlos has the 5-star skills. He's got a 3-star weak foot, however. But this guy could be a weapon. Is he a weapon? Today, we find it out. Lads, if you do enjoy this review, smash it like and it takes 2 seconds. It is free, and honestly, your support is massively, massively appreciated. So if you do enjoy, smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Let's aim for 1,000 likes on this video. And if you do want any cheap MSP, PSN, or even game codes, head on over to g2a.com, use that code M89. Every single link that you will need is right there in the description below. So, of course, we've got him in this side. Now, he's one downside, or one of his downsides anyways, is the links to this card. Of course, he's Ukrainian, he's not Brazilian. It's hard to get him links unless you're like a Shakhtar player, unless you're Ukrainian themselves, or unless you've got icons, and especially one, and that would be Andrei Shevchenko. Apart from that, lads, you probably need 2 icons just to link them up like you're seeing in the background, which is a massive downside of the card. So straight away, I'm going to tell you, super sub, super sub, super sub. This guy, he just screams at you, use me as a super sub, because you're going to have to go far-fetched and use icons to get me into the team. But will he work? Let's find out, lads. Let's hop straight into the review. So here we go then, lads. And in terms of price, he is actually quite cheap right now. 40 to 50k on the Xbox and the PlayStation. And one of the factors in him being cheap, it's not the stats or anything like that. They look bloody amazing, as you will see in just a sec. It's not his in-game performance, as you can see on the screen. He's scored 10 and 5. Very impressed with his performances. It is still a league situation, and his nationality situation where Ukrainian league on this game, you've got like one team, Shakhtar Donetsk. The rest is it's Ukrainian, which doesn't have many talents on this game. I'm not going to lie, Andrei Shevchenko is probably the only kind of exception to that. Yarmolenko, possibly another one, but Marlos is a great Ukrainian on this game, but unfortunately there's just no links. He's in a bad league as it is in terms of the better players on this game. But look at these stats, man. They look crazy. They really do. 89 acceleration, 85 sprint speed. Look at the positioning. 85. Now, he's got medium to medium work rates, which his positioning isn't always good. Sometimes he lags behind. Sometimes he goes too far forward. It's just a mismatch. It really is. Finishing 84. Shot power 84 as well. And long shots 86. Vision 88. That is great. The short pass is fantastic at 90 and 81. Long pass with 89k. Fantastic for the passing and the shots. And when you look at his dribbling, wow, just wow, with the 95 agility, the key stat today. He's got 86 bounce reactions on the low side at 79. However, the ball control is 91, the dribbling is 90, and the composure, surprisingly, is 86, and the stamina is 83 as well. I did kind of find him low on stamina towards the end of games sometimes, so that's maybe just something for you to watch every now and then, because he's got medium to medium work rates. He doesn't run a lot, so you've got to kind of drag him from time to time all over the place. But when you've got a shot like that, you don't mind doing it, lads. You don't mind doing it. And what I did there was what you're going to do with Marlos 9 times out of 10. You're going to cut inside at the angle, 90 degrees, 45 degrees, bloody 126 degrees. You're going to cut inside all the bloody time, because he's got a 3-star weak foot. With a 3-star weak foot, you become predictable, and that kind of predictability is you cut inside at the angle to get shots off like that. But if you're good on this game, you're good at skills, you're good at choosing the times to cut inside, you'll be very dangerous in this card. You see Marlos get the ball in midfield, play 1-2 with Dennis Bergkamp, you will get the ball back, play 1-2 with Cristiano Ronaldo. Look at the speed on this card, the acceleration of the card. He goes on and on and on. He wins the ball back, and when he does, he's got a cracking finish on the end of it. So I've put shooting as a pro, because it kind of incorporates everything in terms of shooting on this game, from the long shots to the shot power to the curve to the finishing. This guy has a lot, including composure as well. So if you're in a tight situation, you're through like one-on-one towards the back end of the game, and you're like, oh my god, I've got Marlos. I wish I had Cristiano Ronaldo in this situation. Marlos will do the job, lads. He really will, and he did the job for me in game. I was very impressed with this card. I've got to say, very impressed. As the ball goes to Bergkamp, Marlos actually takes a tumble there. He goes to ground, but he will get the ball back. And how about this for a finish? That's a very hard angle to score from. It's a great finish there from Marlos, the Brazilian come Ukrainian. So as we go into the pros, I'm going to start with the one thing, and the one thing that I love about this card, well, I love a lot of things about the card, but the main factor is the dribble, and it's just so evasive. The ball control and the dribble is next to it's like next to these top players, like your Ronaldos, like your Neymars, like your bloody Ronaldinhos. It is that good, and you can tell he's a skiller on this game, because with the skills, it's amazing. It really is. The agility of 95, the bounce as well. The bounce isn't too shabby at 86, so you can kind of count on those two to be, yeah, kind of coupled, match made in heaven, and it is a match made in heaven for Marlos in terms of dribbling on this game with his 91 ball control as well. This guy can definitely trap with ball. His ball control, not only in terms of the first touch, where the stat is all about, in terms of the ball control in general, it is always under control, always under Marlos' spell, and you can guarantee he's going to be very influential for your team on this game. The worst stats with the card, of course, you've got the strength. It's 66. That's no bueno. That is no good. It really isn't. It's not what you're looking for in cards in this game. Low strength, you need to be kind of, if you're not very evasive on this game, you need to have the strength about you. But the fortunate thing about Marlos is that he is quite evasive. So if he does get touched, he will hit the ground. But more likely than not, he won't get touched. But yeah, you just got to watch out for that strength as he headbutts the corner flag. And the corner flag goes into an unfortunate kind of position there, as I didn't realize when I was editing this, as he taps into an empty net right there. So the evasiveness on the card, very good. That couples in with the dribble and the agility as well. Couples in with his dribbling. And what tops it all off is those 5-star skills. You can do any skill in the game, and he can do them well. With the agility he's got, comes out with skills very fast, and it did remind me of Neymar, the speed in which he comes out with skills, the fake bonus, the fake everything about the card, but the skills in general, lads, I just loved it. And he even headed one into the back of the net, and his head accuracy is 60. It's 60 in his skill stored. Well, he couldn't really miss that kind of chance there that Ronaldo did set up. The cut inside is what I did enjoy about the card, and it's a pro on the card. You might think it's too predictable, which I did say earlier in the video, that you become predictable with the card, but like I said as well, if you do it well, you know how your opponent's going to cope with the pressure that you're putting on them, the kind of direction you're going to run, and they read it too early or they read it too late. You can cut inside at the perfect time, and you will punish the opponent. Guarantee that, because their shooting, as I'm getting onto now, is sensational. Like I mentioned earlier on as well, it incorporates everything from the shot power, the long shots of 86, the curve of 89, so you can go for that finesse strike every single time. But this is what I like doing: dribble inside the area, taking my time and putting it in the bottom corner when the chance was kind of given to me, as Mateus plays it to the left hand side, Jordi Alba plays it inside, fake Rabona, which I love doing with Marlos on this game, because doing that on the right hand side gets it on his left peg, and the left peg is much more overpowered than the right one, because the right one it's just a free start. You might be wondering, why is that not in the cons? Now, I couldn't fit them all in the cons, lads. I can only have like 3, 6, 7, 8. I can only have 8 slots, so I can't really fit them all in terms of cons and stuff on. The screen would just be full of crap. It really would. But yeah, that would be a con, 3-star weak foot. Even though I did score 1 or 2 with the right foot, it isn't too bad. But at the same time, I would avoid it when possible, because that left peg, it's just it's too good. It's very overpowered on this game, and it will punish opponents where the chance is given. As he dribbles inside here, ball roll. How about that? Left peg outside the boot, top of the net. Not even the side of the net, not even top corner, top of the net. It literally hit the top of the net, rolled across the top, and rolled into the back of the net. A cracking strike there from Marlos. So when it all comes down to it, the starter links is what kills the card, because you can't really start them on this game unless you got a lot of coins, which for a cheap player is not what you're looking for. It's not what you're looking for. So as mentioned in the intro, is links does bring the card rating down, because it's just not good, and when you're on a budget, you just can't really afford to get this guy in the starting 11 unless you go for a Shakhtar side, which I wouldn't really recommend, or a Ukrainian side, which again, I wouldn't recommend. So the strength brings it down as well, and so do the 3-star skills. And for mine, though, well, my rating anyways, it brings his rating down to an 8.4. Your rating, again, it's probably too soon to get your kind of grasp on the card, since it's only been out like a day or something like that. The value for coins I'm giving him is an 8.6, because as his super sub, he will do a job. He'll do a job similar to the likes of Alessandrini, the likes of Lozano, the likes of Bailey, the likes of any kind of super sub that you can think of on this game. Marlos will do a job as he gets the ball, he chips it across, and it's just over the bloody bar. Champs ready as his starter. No. As a super sub, yes. Hence why I've gone like 75% across the way. It's not fully across the way. It's not short or anything like that. It is like 75%, because as a super sub, definitely. As a starter, no way in hell, unless you've got Shevchenko to kind of give him that super link or the strong link. It's just, it's pointless, lads. It really is. Division's ready here. You'd have fun with him in the divisions if you've got the icons around him to get him into the squad and stuff like that. The similar players, we have Alessandrini himself, Di Maria, 5-star skiller, playing out on the right. You've got to do kind of a sim job. As in, we've got Willian as well. Willian's quite similar in terms of stats and stuff like that. So that's where we're going to end the review, lads. Hope you have enjoyed today's review. There will be another one later tonight. I'm pretty sure there are icons coming, so keep your eyes out for that, lads. And like I did say, I hope you have enjoyed. If you have, once again, bring the hype. Smash the hell out of that thumbs up button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. And as always, I will catch you all next time.